Hey, it's Marche, your impatient oracle, and I'm about to also flip on the light, so bear with me. If you found me, you're either a powerhouse or a lighthouse, or both. You're a toad. Me and the slugs are still beefing. Oh, I'm about to wipe off the lens. Hold on. So I got a new deck today, and I was texting like my friend Joey, and I'm like, food or a new deck? Why did this man say to me, get the new deck? Like, I'm not gonna lie, when Kendrick's like, everybody meets a reflection of you, it's like, you know what? You might be right, in a sense. And mind you, I think the artwork for this is gorgeous as fuck. But like the definitions are different. So this is gonna be interesting. Nine of Cups. I think somebody's emotional fulfillment coming. The Chariot. Look at the fish. I don't know, like this evening I met like someone who had such a pure spirit, you know? I try not to use othering language. I like the back of these two. I think the back is so pretty. But he just had such a pure, unadulterated egolessness about himself, you know? Victory and success. Hold on. All right. No, did my flash not come back on? God damn it. All right, I'm probably gonna have to pause one more time. Because I don't play about my flash. I be irritated. Ooh, just laid eyes on the tower. Look. See? Now that's better. All right. King of Wands. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie. If I see the King of Wands and it come out in the reading, I'm not gonna lie. I might think he a bird brain bitch. Like, I'm sorry. But like how this is going, it's probably gonna be a mini message given that it's like raining cats and dogs outside. Chariot again. And the star. What's Chariot? 5, 6, 7? 717 is significant. If you really want to add some razzle dazzle, read 717 in Revelations. But like 717 isn't like bad. Alright, did I shuffle enough? Alright, I'm taking it. So somebody about to hop on their chariot and bounce. Strength. Look, it looks like Brave. That ain't that like a Disney movie? And the Emperor? I split to the Emperor. Interessante. So we have the Chariot, Strength, and an Emperor. Let's see if it comes out. Alright. Why does Chariot come out like this? What's next? My bad. I'm trying to get my thoughts together because like meeting someone who gives as good of hugs as I do, because people tell me I give like the best hugs. It's like I don't know how to explain it. 7 of Cups. Hmm. Because it's like he was just so interested, but I'm the type of person to let people talk, and he just had so much to say, and I'm just like, just start that podcast. We don't got no OGs. And I was telling him, I'm like, my generation's lost. Judgment. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like we're lost. And I say that because ooh. I say we're lost as a generation because Gen X, if you're anything like me, because I'm 29, Gen X raised us. And the sun, come on now. Amen Ra is significant. But Gen X raised us. Well, not really. They like left us to our own devices and then expected us to raise ourselves or to know what they know when that's not how that works. And then suddenly they're upset when we're waiting through life just making random ass decisions, and they're like that aren't like completely thought out. And they're like, why would you do that? That doesn't make sense. And it's like, well, you didn't teach me anything, so how could that possibly make sense? Death Three of Clubs, Justice. What's that death card? Actually, I'm curious. Mind you, everything is upright. The celebration's upright. Justice is upright. Who did you wrong? Upheaval. That makes sense. There's Justice. Three of Cups. You got a celebration coming. What's this Three of Cups? See, and that's why I be shuffling on camera because I be wanting y'all to see how stuff be trying to come out. Somebody was lying on y'all. Somebody deceptive. He has evil teeth. And evil teeth is a thing in cartoons. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Somebody tried to disrupt your happiness. Mind you, we just laid eyes on that. 16 coins. Oh no, that's not. My brain did like, I thought that was the 10 of Pentacles. So I was going to be like, okay, that was the tower. But we might be laying eyes on a tower pretty soon if I'm already thinking about the tower coming out. Who is that? Death to the devil? What's happening here? So you got on your chariot. There's nothing behind it. You got on your chariot towards self-reflection and self-transformation. 13 Cups, death. You transformed yourself. Celebration is at the heart of, is essentially at the heart of the read. But you've dealt with essentially people snaking you, people being deceptive, people lying on your name. Injustice is ruling in your favor. And you got literally the Sun card, the happy card, and the 10 of Cups right here. Everybody looks up to you. You might be motivational. Tell me more. Why is the devil out here? I guess it's not the Godfather in this deck. It's the Godmother, which is fitting. Who's that mischievous little person in the background? Somebody might have kids. Page of Swords is in the reverse. I'm looking at that little bird. Canary in a coal mine might be significant. Oh, fuck. And it's so funny that I got a new deck because I'm just now getting to know the other two that I have. Bluntness, cynicism, sullenness, and all talk. That makes so much sense given the Seven of Swords. Somebody tried to destroy you, but the person trying to destroy you after, it's not even, oh, well, after your transformation, before and after your transformation, they're all talk. They like to act fake around other. Okay. Ooh, when justice rules in your favor, it's gonna be a tower. Your happiness, mind you, like the 10 of Cups on top of like the Sun card is crazy. Somebody's in the Egyptology, cause I'm looking at Ra, and Ra's the god of the sun. I fuck with this. Like I love this depiction. I'm not gonna lie, this is my favorite Sun card. 10 of Cups. This is giving mermaids and siren, cause the full card is a siren. I like this. This might like I'm gonna try my best for this to be a mini. I'm not gonna try to make the try to go for 40 minutes. 10 of Cups. Your happiness and emotional fulfillment causes a tower in people's lives. 9 of Wands. See, they want your head burning at the stake. Why? Why is the tower out here? Y'all see how Ace of Swords fell out? 3 of Wands. Okay. You're proceeding forward with passion and caution. They said you're climbing the ladder to success is slow, but stable progress isn't swift. And it's so funny given the fucking ladder because you got to go carefully up the ladder. You can't just run up the ladder or you risk the ladder tipping and like breaking your neck or you risk breaking it. Knotted up. Something's knotted up. Something's tied up. Tell me about this Ace of Swords. Please tell me y'all be seeing how that be happening. Like that. Didn't I? They think you're fucking reckless. Didn't I just tell you the full card's a siren? And here she come. Little Mermaid significant. They think you're reckless. They don't trust your judgment. Why does this matter? Why are they so pressed about what you're doing? The Hierophant's in reverse. See, you going against the grain. You're self-assured with this Ace of Swords. You're going against the grain. That's why the Hierophant's in reverse. You do not give a fuck about nobody else's opinion right now. You're climbing your own ladder to success. And when you are successful, it's going to cause a tower in your life. It's going to give you emotional fulfillment and happiness. We're going to lay eyes on the Ten of Pentacles too. You're going to get material gain from this. Because you're carefully climbing. It's slow. Progress is fucking slow. Like legitimate shit is slow as fuck. It is what it is. But you climbing nonetheless. You see this? This shit's gorgeous. That's why I got this deck. That's why I let my friend talk me into it. That's why I let my friend talk me into that shit. Because I'm like, King of Cups. Huh. And Queen of Coins? Let's see if that come out. Tell me more. What's next? You're rebuilding your finances. No, you're rebuilding emotional fulfillment. So my brain is doing that thing where I'm getting the cups and coins confused. Like that. That's why I prefer to say Seven of Pentacles. But Seven of Cups, the bunny. I'm looking at the bunny. Everyone thinks you're going to trip over your own feet and legs as you're rebuilding your own finances. No. See? Yes, you are also rebuilding finances. But nobody expects you to rebuild your own emotional fulfillment. 113 is significant. 310 significant. 116 is significant. 11 is significant. Tell me more. What's next? You're a magician. You were left out in the cold for a long time. People iced you out and ignored you. Tinkerbell? Tinkerbell is significant. Cinderella is significant. You might be Cinderella like a phoenix coming out the ashes. Mulan is significant. Disney movies are significant for some reason. Disney princesses. And please don't drag me about what I say about them because I wasn't allowed to watch Disney growing up and I've just never doubled back. So anything about Mulan, I can only tell you surface level things that I've heard other people talk about. Why is the Magician out here on top of the full card? Ooh. Conflict. Whoever this person is around you, I think it's on top of the Devil card. Yeah. Somebody that don't speak up. Whoever this Page of Swords is in reverse is a coward. They like to sow and cause conflict and strife. Every time somebody says something positive about you, they need to hurry up and say something negative. But you're just this magical ball of fucking sunshine. That's why I'm so attracted to the Sun card. This is you. You're a fucking ball of sunshine. You're a ray of sunshine. And you are so full of fucking wisdom. Not only are you full of wisdom, you make it seem magical. Because I'm attracted to what's in their hands. Whoever this is that's around you that wants to dim your light, which, ironic, they're conflicted inside and out. They're confused inside and out. They don't like your lack of clarity. Tell me more. Phases of the moon are significant. Celtic magic, of sorts, is significant. Celtic. Wicca significant. Hoodoo is significant. Bro, I saw Hoodoo for fucking dummies when I was in Barnes and Noble and shit. And when I tell you I saw that book so fast, I'm like, Because we don't even... Like that shit made me start looking at that shit in a store. See, you standing your ground though. You working tirelessly. Actually, is that a squirrel? No, it's a griffin. You rising like the phoenix out the ashes. Why is the king of swords in reverse? Cause you're not speaking up. You working in silence, you moving in silence. People just know you magically make shit appear. Cause you do. This ten of cups is hiding. Rising like the smoke, you linger on me. I'm all yours, show me. Alina Baraz and the Galatians. I left my water in the car. You got a celebration coming. The three of cups and the three of cups and the three of pentacles are out here. You know what? And I'm sitting here and I'm doing this and it's making me realize everything sent to destroy you, you overcome. Cat got your tongue, you overcome, you speak up. You get knocked over, you get caused conflict and strife, you get people being cowardly and going behind your back and doing a campaign on your name. You come out of that shit anyway. You got You're a ball of sun. Like I just keep looking at the fucking sun card. 19 is significant. Leo is significant. The pyramids are significant. I can't stop looking at this fucking card for some reason. Better days are coming, and it's not even a star card. We split to the star card like 2 or 3 times. They said all because you share your happiness even when you're, huh? Even when you're in despair. What's next? Why is this King of Swords in reverse? They can't wait to smear you. It's so funny because people have the expectation of you trauma dumping. Even when everything around you is on fire, your house is on fire, your life is a mess, and you don't. This is how you show the fuck up. The expectation is everything on fire and you being crass and callous and not personable. But this is you. So then people have to rush to cause conflict and say, oh no, these powerhouses and lighthouses, this lighthouse for all intents and purposes, man, this lighthouse is a snake. Man, this powerhouse, all they do is fight and cause conflict. They ran off they significant other. They can't keep nobody. What else they be saying about y'all? They be calling y'all all types of liars and thieves and con artists and charlatans. But they like to see your life full of strife. They like to see your life in hell. But get confused when it looks like this. You know, I kind of feel like if people poured as much into their life as they do watching you, they might have more celebration to show for it. They might have more curiosity to show for it. They might have a more emotional fulfillment and vigor to get themselves up and climb towards something to show for it. Something's tied up. What's next? You want to know what's hilarious? When I was shuffling, I was staring at the chariot. Why's the Six of Wands in reverse? Hermit. Everyone thought you was on a one-way train to Loserville. Damn it. I need to cleanse my other two decks because I want to go in. I want to go in with an additional tarot deck. So the Six of Wands is in reverse because of Hermit. This is giving Harry Potter. Isolation, like so I'm looking at the Hermit. It's indicative of isolation, or You're your own shepherd. What am I missing? I'm missing something. Because normally I take the Six of Wands as an immediate loss. Ego, pride, dispute, a fall from grace. That makes sense. So you might have had some sort of fall from grace. You might have had a breakup, a divorce, a custody battle. You might have lost your job. You might have. Whatever the tower is, happened because towers happen to everyone. And what's so weird is everyone is so fixated on whatever tower is going on in your life. How you have quote unquote fallen from grace, or how you've made mistakes in life. Everyone's so fixated. Why is everybody so fucking fixated on you? That's like, because I'm sitting here because people do it to me too. And it's weird because the only person truly I'm focused on right now is me. That's the only person I can focus on. I'm not going to lie. My life's a fucking mess. Ergo, I'm not focused on anyone else. Therefore, why would everyone else be focused on me? Arguably, their lives aren't better. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's why I'm looking at this fall from grace and you absolutely being in self-isolation mode, especially behind this chariot. You might have got a new job. You might have moved to a new city. Like there was some sort of movement here and it caused a fall from grace and you to self-isolate. But we know how it ends. This is how it ends. Shit, out off rip with your happiness and emotional fulfillment and wish fulfillment. Why is what do I want to ask? Why are they fixated on the Six of Wands? Did you see that? The world fell out over here and the Nine of Pentacles fell out over here. So you might have unfinished business with somebody. $21 is significant. 219 is significant. What is it? I really added another deck for me to learn. I'm gonna scream. It's fine. I wanted it. I think the art is just literally too fucking die for, you know? Well, there's the sun. Where is it? What is it? I'm looking for the Nine of Pentacles. Because sometimes I'm looking at what it's saying and then I need to double back and see what it's saying. Scam, superficiality. It's funny because scam was going to come out of my mouth. Overinvestment, work obsessed, and ungrateful. Why is that coming out after the world card? There it is. Imperfection, disappointment, shortcut, short-sightedness, and anxiety. You might have been short-sighted. Personally, I can be, but I'm not typically. Short-sightedness and anxiety. You might be anxious as fuck. I heard sirens outside, so you probably are. This is Nine of Coins again. I saw a scam like, oh, you might be working nonstop, but the card's not indicative of that. So I don't always agree with the art. Can you make the world card and the Nine of Pentacles make sense? Everything's trying to come out at once now. So somebody might, I hate saying this, somebody might be exposed pretty soon. Because remember, I told y'all in the beginning, there was a win hidden that you didn't know of. Do y'all saw how I just pulled that out? The devil was out here. Where's everything at the bottom? Someone was lying on you. Someone was deceptive. They tried to control the narrative about what you were doing, how you are, what you're really like. And the story's conflicting. So whoever sold all that mess and discord is full of anxiety now. They called you every type of ungrateful in the book. They said you were out of alignment with them. I'm looking at the moon. There, whoever did all this line about you is having repressed thoughts because I'm looking at the moon. Even though this is the Eight of Cups, it's indicative of the moon card. Somebody's having repressed thoughts about you. Somebody regrets how they fucking treated you. They tried to paint you as the devil when they're the cowardly little lion, even though that's either a coyote or a wolf. But they enjoyed all the persecution that you got. But they won't see all these wins coming. Interesting. Because you're moving slow. And they said you're moving slow, but you're moving forward because even slow progress is progress. Tell me more. Who not listening to their intuition? What does that look like in traditional tarot? Aztecs are significant. Giants are significant. Bigfoot is significant, and so is the Loch Ness Monster. Aladdin is significant. You might not have been listening to your intuition. Tell me more. Why is the High Priestess in reverse? You got a boss battle before you get to this calmer waters. Can you tell me more about the Six of Swords? I feel like I smell industrial chemicals. Something's being built. Like a new restaurant, a new store, like something's being built. Somebody's getting a relaxer. I mean, do what you do. I don't give a shit. Ave Maria is significant. Hail Mary is significant. Oh, Hail Mary? Tell me more. Football. Tell me more. In the fall. Super Bowl? Fuck. You ain't had nothing left to give. Who the fuck doesn't want you listening to your intuition? Your crown chakra is popping. For some fucking reason, I can't stop looking at this. Like, crown on Bob Marley, wrist on Yo Gotti. Purple Hearts is significant. Rolling sevens, I ain't breath for no coffin. Summer Walker. Purple Heart, Summer Walker. You found some direction. Why is the Six of Swords in reverse? Ursula is significant. The Wheel of Fortune. Were you resistant to change? It's indicative of the Wheel of Fortune being in reverse. 2828 on the timer. Somebody's 28. They might be going into their Saturn return. Greece is significant. Nice. France is significant. It's pronounced Nice. Nice, France. A wedding is significant. Somebody's daughter's getting married. Why is this Queen of Cups out here? Rolling seven, I ain't breath and no coffin. Where do we go from here? Ten of Wands is in reverse. Blueberries? Black beans? Somebody's going to Chipotle. I feel like you turn the tree of life upside down. Swords, wands, cups. I'm not gonna lie. I think this card is gorgeous too, but even though the context right now is not a good thing, it's like, this is so pretty. Did you lay down them burdens? Second time we laying eyes. Did they lay down these burdens? Somebody derived happiness from your strife. They felt like you deserved it because if you just would listen to them or if you would do what they say, you would be better off. When in reality, all they want you to do is settle. We laying eyes on the Empress again. Hail Mary. There's a Hail Mary. You might got a Hail Mary that you about to throw. Queen of Cups. Some tell me that there's a manipulative woman in your wake, or it's a wounded male. That's a wounded masculine that swings extremely feminine. See what that look like? All right, I'm pulling the Empress out. Why am I looking at it like that? 193 is significant. Someone's manipulative. I don't give a shit if the Queen of Cups is upright. You have your strength about you. Apparently, you be out here wrestling alligators. You found your strength against whoever that manipulative ass Queen of Cups is. They put on a farce or a facade. This is probably who was talking shit about you. Mm. Fucking siren. I don't have anything against sirens. It's just, I'm not feeling that for some reason. Why is the Empress to the strength out here? Rolling sevens, I ain't bred for no coffin. Shut the fuck up when you hear his love talking. Purple hearts is significant. So heart chakra is significant, crown chakra is significant. I need one more deck. Shit. Rolling sevens, I ain't bred for no coffin. Yeah. There's nothing left to come out of this deck. Let's see. What is that? I don't know. It could be rain, like the something dripping, but no. Not as quick as it was going. Somebody could be a truck driver. That's too fast to be anything that I know of. Fuck it. Swift moving communication. We done lay eyes on this for the third time. Swift communication regarding what? Fuck it. Math and physics? Okay. Or somebody in school or somebody kids is in school. Will you tie this up for me? Well, yeah, the fuck? 338 is significant. Whoever been lying on you talk about some, I'm afraid you gonna cuss me out. Duh. Come on now. Especially after they've caused all that strife in your life. Hello? They might have caused issue with your, it's at the bottom. They might have caused issue with your family. They might have caused, like, drove a wedge between, I don't know, like your kids or your favorite cousin or your siblings. Whoever this is, like, they drove a wedge between you and a lot of people. But they said the chicken's about to come home to roost. Whoever this person is, they might have a smoking problem. I'm pissed off that they knocked off your intuition. Like, I'm looking at it just sitting in the reverse. They're gonna come back talk about some I come bearing gifts. I mean, they could apologize through Cash App transparency. Yeah. I don't like saying that. Somebody's about to get exposed. Ugh, I don't like that. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I don't like that. Like, this might be a past relationship. Loki is significant. Did you see it? Loki and Thor. I don't like saying, oh, this person's gonna just get exposed. And you know how people derive happiness from, like, just people being exposed, or like an exposed page, 34 on the clock. Like seeing someone humiliated like that. Like, I don't derive pleasure from that personally. If you do, that's your business. I don't care. Cause Baddies Australia. Present. This is present energy, or could be. Didn't we see I come bearing gifts and it says present? I told you somebody could be in school or going back to school or somebody's kids is in school. Hegemony. Really? They did all that for some. They went on a power trip. How annoying. But you stayed cool, calm, collected, and classy. Because you're selfless. Well, let me show you this way. Can you see it? I don't know. Can you tie this up for me? Yeah, because you're the queen bee. Look, it literally says, I'm classy. Reigning queen. What does that mean? Whoa. Crippling sadness? I heard debt. DEBT, debt. There we go with the Rolling Sevens, iron bread for no coffin. What's behind it? Whoa, somebody's spicy. I mean, that makes sense given the Ten of Cups. You might have been despondent for a while. You might be disheartened because that's where my eyes are falling. Misery by Maroon 5 is significant. Somebody's chest pain. Somebody likes The Weeknd. It might be The Weeknd when you see this. Whoa. What's this crippling sadness? Yeah, because you need your hair done. To be fair, I also need my hair done. So that's another reason I'll be out here. I can't make this shit the fuck up. What I tell y'all? Purple hearts? Heart chakra? Crown chakra? Okay. Somebody's a warlord. I told you somebody's power hungry. I told you. Hegemony. Duh. But, look it up. Shit. Still at the... Somebody's extremely into academics and politics. Funny, because didn't we see something about school out here? Somebody with a different discipline. It could be accounting. It could be, like, liberal arts. It could be humanities. Like, philosophy. High Priestess is still in the... Alright. Can you tell me why the High Priestess is in reverse? This was supposed to be a mini, and it's been about 40 minutes. This is great. Somebody about to crash out because they didn't listen to their intuition. Whoever this is lying on you, they miss you. Well, y'all can't see me rubbing my head because they didn't have to. They didn't have to do that. Of love to what? I'd love to have you. You might be a hustler. Hustler music by Lil Wayne is significant. A knight in shining armor. Didn't we? I think about you and new home. What the hell? You're invaluable to me. You're priceless. Adventure. Charming. Could be a Knight of Wands. Somebody's passionate about you. I think about you. But that doesn't explain who the fuck was lying on you. Evil laugh. Who been running this smear campaign on you? King of Swords. Can y'all see that? Mind you, King of Swords is in the reverse. So there was a King of Swords just out here lying on you. But didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you whoever was out here lying on you, they miss you? Grasshopper curse. They think they're so clever. It's a JJK reference. I'm just stuck about this shit falling out. Okay, this makes more sense. Whoever this King of Swords in the reverse is caused all this bullshit in your life. But they about to get exposed. They didn't listen to their own tuition. They knew you was the queen. They knew. Acclimated. Getting her acclimated. Okay, because my brain also said acclaimed. Like critically acclaimed. Cult classes are significant. Like Bring It On. Or like American Psycho. Like a cult classic. They about to crash out after they get exposed. At a source. Somebody got some information coming. Crash out of epic proportion. But whoever it was that tried to take your light, take your spark away, lighthouse, take, whoa, meet the Spartans is significant. Take your spark away, lighthouse or powerhouse. This is you. Holy shit, I'm obsessed with this card. I just, I need to cleanse these cards too. This is what they said up. This is what they said about you. Can you? That's what they said about you. And you're controlling and demanding and you're awful and you're too strong of a person or you're too bullheaded. When that's one of their favorite things about you. I told you crown chakra was significant. It's hiding right there. Heart chakra significant. It's green. Sacral significant. Why the fuck was they lying on you? What? Why were they lying? What did they gain from lying? Wanted to control the narrative about what? Nine of Cups. Like I said, this could be a past or present relationship. Page of Pentacles. They wanted to lie about what you actually had to offer or what you gave to them. Come on. Ooh. They're so slippery. It's like really hard, low-key. Rolling 7-9 breath and no coughing. One more. They gave me two. What fell out? Two of Cups in reverse. They pissed off that you broke up. They pissed off because they're looking at you and they're looking for you and everybody that's not you. They're trying to fill the void that they caused. This is so dumb to me. Because everyone's still so pressed about who you got, what you doing, who you fucking, who you sucking, who just everything that you're doing. And it's like, do you pay this much attention to your life? Huh. Will it focus? Holy shit. Alright, I'm about to get up off here. Because I feel like there's not much left for me to say. 8 of Coins, 8 of Cups. 88 is significant. 263 is significant. 819 is significant. 628 is significant. Like, sometimes, one time I was listening to one of my readings in traffic, and I called out, like, some numbers. It was like 761. I said, like in one of my videos, it was like 761 is significant. Why did I look up on the license plate behind me? It said 761. I was like, oh shit. That's kind of nuts. Last thing. You getting your stability in check. I told you were in despair. But remember, justice is upright, so they about to run it back, and all your happiness is about to cause a tower. Your stability about to cause a tower. Your happiness about to cause a tower. Your progress about to cause a tower. Your happiness about to cause a tower. Your celebration is about to cause a tower. Your new community is about to cause a tower. This is a reading of chosen family, not family you actually have. Like, they said everyone around you might have failed you, but the people being put into your life will help you. You might not have no family. You might be adopted. You might be an orphan. This deck is so pretty. I hope this line of thought is coherent. This is great. Somebody's gonna be exposed. They're gonna get exposed for lying on you. Everybody's gonna see them for the snake that they are, which is the devil card. They said they didn't have to do you like that. I'm sneaking glances thanking God that he drew you like that. What song is that? From your vibe, I guess, and I'm on a little rain. I'm your dog is perk up about the sound of your name. J. Cole and Black. You the red pill that a nigga found in the matrix. What song is that? Pretty Little Fears. Music to my ears. Page of Wands. I'm just like this. Like, I haven't seen every card in the stack. Bro was just hiding. So you might got somebody that's gonna go to war for you. Hangman. You're no longer in hangman. Like I said, you're making progress. And your progress is slow, but it's still progress nonetheless. You're building for yourself. You're not building for nobody else anymore. Um, yeah. Where y'all want me to lead this? Damn if you do, damn if you don't. Yo, this tower about to be crazy. They keep saying you don't even see it coming. What's this? This is how they about to look. When your dead people, Allah, Krishna, that's a deity. I think it might be Kalima. I would have to check. But that's how they about to look. Batman without a Batmobile, like that lady, that Empress lady be saying. That's how they about to look when they balance the scales and justice gets turned in your favor. I see the bell. I see the lotus flower. Lotus flower bomb is significant. See, look, everybody crying. This might have how you been for a while. But this how they gonna look when you out here balanced with all your arms. Because I have server hands. And that's where I'm gonna leave it.